Hey, hello, my friends. Hope everybody is well today. It's been a little while. I know, sorry, kind of got sidetracked with some other things going on, but I am back. And first of all, I know I already did a video on this, and I just really want to say thank you so much for everyone subscribed to my channel. I finally hit the 1,000 mark of subscribers. Love every single one of each of you guys and gals for subscribing. And for you new people, please don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Okay, so again, I'm Paul Apollonia. I've been selling on eBay for what it feels like forever, 20 plus years. I'm going to show you about 5 or 6 things I've sold. Like I said before, I'm trying to keep these videos a lot shorter than they used to be. I want to respect your time too. I get a lot of my items through consignment. Consignment's not for everybody. I like it. There's pros and cons to everything. And I also get a lot of my items to parting out of appliances, dishwashers, and refrigerators. And there's a teachable course in the description below. You can get all the information there and check out all the other links. Some of them are affiliate links, just to let you guys know. I make a little bit of money off of each thing you buy through there. Not much, trust me. And I do a lot of training, and I also tell everybody and anybody what I do, and I get a lot of my items for free that way. So thrifting, garage selling really isn't my thing, but I do it every once in a while, and I do enjoy that. But most of my stuff is through consignment and parting out of appliances that I get for free, either on Craigslist or Facebook Marketplace, or like the current dishwasher I got about last week. A neighbor up the street was hauling a dishwasher into his truck, and I went, "What are you going to do with that?" And he went, "Huh?" And I went, "I'll take that. What's wrong with it?" He told me what was wrong with it, and I went, "Okay, cool." So I parted that out, and I just finished listing all the parts. Okay, so let's get this show on the road. It's my YouTube channel, as you well see. I got a new computer. Like you guys really want to know, but I'll tell you anyway. I got a new computer, another Chromebook, which I really, really like, an Asus. Huge screen, 16 inches, and it's working great. This is actually the camera on the computer, which is fabulous. All right, so like I said, I'm going to tell you where I got the item, what I paid for it, and some real quick tips and tricks on what I do about listing it, making my ugly mug a little bigger there. This is an item I got from a Hamfest. What's a ham fest, you ask? It's a place where amateur radio operators, ham radio operators, I'm one of them, N3 GCA, not very active, never really been very active in hobby, but I just love the hobby. And I go to these ham fests anymore for the sole purpose of flipping things on eBay. I don't wear an eBay garb, no hat, no shirt, no nothing. 90% of the people don't know what I'm doing. A small percentage does know what I'm doing, and they're totally fine with it. They don't care. They give me things sometimes to just take this. I don't want it. And I'm looking in the free piles. In fact, there's a big Hamfest coming up tomorrow in the area, which I'm looking forward to going to. But I got to really, really be focused and not get as many things as I did before, because to be honest with you, the stuff from last year still hasn't, some of the stuff from last year still hasn't sold. And yes, I'm one of those people that do the list it and forget it. And it's not really a great thing to do. And some of the stuff that I got from the year before, I noticed is still on the shelf. So I got to either mark it down or get rid of that stuff. I just keep on forgetting to do that. I've been kind of tied up with some other things in eBay and all other kind of things. So back to this item. Got it for free. Cost me nothing except to get in the place. I think it was $8 to get in. But I did really well with this. But a lot of items at Hamfest. So sold it for $19.99, $10 shipping. I think it cost me right under. How did this go out? It went out into a small Amazon box. Yes, I do use Amazon boxes, but I flipped them around. I just cut the side open, flip it around, retape it, and so they don't see Amazon. Fit perfectly. A little bit of packing material, not much, that I get free from furniture store dumpsters and other places. Pros and cons to doing that. I have a video on that. So I probably made $17, $16 on this. So not bad. Yeah, CDs are still a thing, believe it or not. And I sold this guy. It was a funny story. I was walking by a big table of stuff. He goes, and he had this whole car entertainment center thing. Now, I'm not all into that stuff. I'm pretty frugal. And he had the CD player and the remote thing and an amplifier. And I said, what's up with this stuff? He goes, well, it's free if you want it. I went, sure. And he's throwing other things on my I bring one of those big IKEA bags. Threw other things in there. So I did really, really well. I probably made, from that guy alone, I probably made about $80 off of everything he sold. Real quick, my titles are always eBay search and Google search friendly. I don't know about that lot of, though, to be honest with you, but I put that in there anyway because I saw a lot of people using that lot of when I had selling 3, and I also did the number 3, and I spelled out 3. Long story there, I was helping a gentleman, getting him on eBay, and he was doing coins, and we got him going. Came back a couple weeks later. We talked about it. He goes, my sales aren't really that great. I don't know what's going on. And we decided to change, use the number and the wording of the number. And it seemed like it jumped the sales up a lot. So I'm trying to do that also. My shipping, I usually pick economy shipping. This is totally up to you. Why do I pick that? Because it gives me every option eBay offers. Post office, FedEx, UPS, you name it, and every option in those carriers. If I were to pick first class shipping, technically I should ship it out, whatever I'm picking there, but I don't. Also, the bad thing about that is when somebody looks at the item, they'll see a really long delivery date, like maybe 9 to 12 days. But 97% of the time, I'm sending it out some priority service, either post office priority, FedEx, UPS, whatever, their priority service. Return period is minimum for me, 30 days. Item specifics are very, very, very important, and I always stress this all the time. These play a role in when you're doing your searches on the left-hand side of the screen. I always get my left and right confused. Where you're picking your options, colors and size and etc. Only fill out the ones that pertain to your item. You can create your own when you're doing this. It's totally up to you, but don't put NA, no, none, whatever in ones that don't pertain to your item. Leave them blank. My descriptions are very, very, very short and sweet. I copy and paste this in all my listings. What is there to say about this? There are 3 Sony, whatever, compact disc magazines. Copy and paste the title. Shipping, I just told you about shipping. All this is global shipping. It used to be called Global Shipping Program. Well, it still is, but there was Global Shipping Program. Then there was International Shipping. Then there was eBay International Shipping. Now it's just, as far as eBay is, I think it's just all called global shipping, and it all is the same way. I don't have to worry about shipping. If somebody bought this from another country, sorry, a little scatterbrained here, and I had to ship it to that country, I would only have to ship it if I use eBay's global shipping, GSP, to the location closest to me, which is Kentucky. Once they get it, they will open it up. They will check to make sure the item's in there and everything's cool and it's packed correctly. They will send you an email, not an eBay message, saying, hey, we got your item. You are out of the picture. Broken, lost, or stolen, you get refunded. The buyer gets refunded. Yes, I've heard nightmare stories about global shipping. I've never experienced any of them. Do what you want. Do international. Do this. Some people claim that buyers are charged too much in taxes through global shipping. I don't know. It works for me. So that's about it for as far as my listings go. Let's go to all my pictures are done on my Samsung cell phone. On my Samsung phone. I do a combination of phone and computer when I'm doing listings. So I'll find a cell similar on my phone, save it, take the pictures, upload the pictures on my phone to the listing, and then come to my computer and do it that way. I know a lot of people do everything on their phones. I can't do that. This next item, make friends with people that are in your same industry, even other resellers. I do a lot of consignment, and I know another consignor that's in the area. Really nice guy. We stay in contact. Haven't heard from him in a while, and he calls me and goes, I've got this stuff that I just really don't feel like selling. He sends me a lot of his clients. He does very high-end stuff, a lot of estate stuff, high-end jewelry, silverware, just stuff that it's not my market, to be honest with you. My market is the everyday Joe that unfortunately lost his parents, his mother, his father, whatever, brother, sister, whoever, a family member, and has to clear out a house or has to get rid of their stuff. I did very, 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 very well with these items that I saw. I have no idea what these speakers are. I had to look them up. I sold 2 of these, and I sold a big subwoofer, and I did very, very well. We agreed on a 50-50 split. So I make half of that. What's that? $90, $40, $45, $46, $7, whatever. Shipping, when I'm doing definitely consignment, I never use free shipping just because it's not in my matrix. I have shipping. It's part of the spreadsheet for my consignment client. It's easier for me to charge shipping. So I get half of that, which is awesome. Again, consignment means free inventory. I'm not running around trying to get inventory. I am going to somebody's house. It can be quite taxing, to be honest with you. You may spend a lot of time in someone's house, but then again, I think you spend a lot of time somewhere along the way when you're getting an item, whether you're doing thrift stores, garage selling, you're running around garage selling, running around thrift stores on Saturday. Everything's time. Parting out stuff, you're spending time parting out things. So you spend time at the beginning, the middle, or the end of your reselling an item process. I like doing this. Thankfully, I didn't have to spend any time on anybody. He just called me. I said, okay, I can pick it up. And he was close to my part-time job I got. And I went and picked it up after work and got everything. And I was in and out of there within a few minutes. I actually let this stuff sit for a couple of weeks because I was busy with other things. I tell my clients it's going to be at least a month before I can ship something. Excuse me, I got hiccups. Don't know if drinking something's the answer, but so, like I said, I had to look all this stuff up on Google, saw it on the internet, and I had 4 of these. So I sold 2. I listed them. I sold 2 within an hour to the same guy. And then I sold the other 2 within 24 hours. So people were buying these at $91 a piece. Oh, I had, does it show it here? No. I had that deal going where you buy one or buy 2 or more and you get a discount. I forget what that is. They call it the bottom of the listing, 10% or 20%. And so this guy bought 2, I think. I forget. I think he bought 2. And then I sold the next one, same thing, same listing. I think this guy bought 2 also. Or what? Somebody bought 1 and somebody bought 3, or I forget what it was. But I sold them all within 24 hours. So I made a boatload of money, and I sold a big subwoofer, a black subwoofer. It took me a while. It took me a good bit of research to look at that because I didn't know anything about these items. And there's all this Gen 1, Gen 2s, Gen 3s, speakers, and when they were made and how to tell whether they were Gen 1s or 2s or 3s. So I had to look up all that, which was fine. I knew I was going to make a good bit of money, and I'm going to show that subwoofer in a future video of things I've sold. But I think that went for $300 and some odd. We'll be getting half of that. So I did very, very well. Shipping was under everything I quoted, and I made a little bit of money on shipping. What do I do if I make money on shipping? Do I refund the buyer? No, I do not. I keep it. What if I lose money on shipping? I smack myself and I don't say anything. Many, many years ago, I used to actually contact the buyer and say, oh, I'm a little over on shipping. Can you give me something? And they used to, some of them, but I don't do that anymore. That's on me. That is my dog scratching himself. What else? So we've got these high-end items. This is just how all over the place I am with what I sell. $11.99. What the heck are you doing $11.99? I got this item from they were throwing a vacuum cleaner away, and I went, ooh, I'll take the parts off of that. Looks like this thing was never even used. Probably could have taken the whole vacuum cleaner home. It looked like it was just clogged, but I didn't have time for it, and the parts didn't sell for much. This was the only part I've sold. I listed this, the hose, and the container. It's a bagless container, and I only sold this. I sold this in a week. It went into a padded little envelope, and it went out first class. So I did make $1 or so on this. I think it went out at 5 something. So not bad. Probably made about $12 on this item. This is from another consignment item. Let me tell you sometimes what happens, at least to me, you lose contact with people. They give you items, you sell them, you send them money, everything's fine. Then they just drop off the face of the earth for some reason. Unfortunately, I think maybe they pass on. A lot of these people are very old. Many of them, I don't lose contact, but they'll call me or contact me and say, you know what, just keep everything. Don't worry about it. I made my money. We're good. Cool. It's all mine. This client, I don't know what happened. They were kind of hoarders, and I don't know what was going on, but they didn't care what they got for their item. They said, just take this stuff, take these boxes. I don't care. Some of the boxes smelled like cat pee, but thank God they were all hard items and they weren't clothing items, but everything, these were fine. So I did pretty good. So I got the money for them. Whenever I see them again, they'll get it. If not, then oh well. But so I made half of this, which wasn't bad. And I've got a ton more of DVDs that I got to list. I just haven't gotten around to it. Aha, bras. What the heck? This is all the weird things I sell. This one is from an old, gosh, this had to go back, oh my gosh, 8 years ago, 7 years ago. This is how long I've had these. I've sold these periodically one at a time, but then someone bought like 4 of them or 5 of them. It was like a $50 or $60 sale. They all squeezed. I placed them in a small box, and they all went out first class. So I guess I paid about $5 or $6 for shipping. Yeah, I couldn't believe I still had these, and I even know where they were at. They were in my store for at least 5 years. Is there a date on this? Yeah, 17. There we go. So that was the date I listed them. Probably I listed them before that, but I probably took the item down and redid the titles or something. But yeah, they were out there for that long. And I think I still have 2 left of different sizes. So yeah, I saw everything and anything I can get from people. I got to watch my language here with showing you guys this. But hey, so that is about it for this 5 or 6 items I got here. Thanks so much for watching. Really appreciate it. And again, my gosh, thank you so much for the 1,000 plus subscribers. It means the world to me. All right, you guys have a great day. Don't forget to check out all the links. And, I forgot to mention, don't forget, I also run the eBay, the Raleigh eBay eCom Meetup group, and we have a meeting coming up this Thursday, the second Thursday of the month at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'm in North Carolina, and it's going to be via Zoom. Yes, eventually I'm going to have something live or in person. It's just, I guess so many people from out of town anymore via Zoom. It's just Zoom seems like to be the answer. But so if you can make that, that's great. It's a $5 charge. I spend a lot of time and I got to pay meetup fees and Zoom fees. You don't want to hear all that. But so it's a $5 charge. So please join us. It's really a great meeting. We get probably about 10 to 20 people, sometimes more. But a lot of these people have been coming to the meeting since, gosh, the start of it, like 10 years ago. All right, my friends, thanks so much. You guys have a great day. Thanks again.